Hey everybody, I'm Griffin, and this is Theta, and this is a death battle! No, that's not our intro. Welcome to Stone-Faced Reactions, where we watch videos and then don't react to them whatsoever. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone-Faced Reaction. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we are spinning the wheel. We're gonna see what we get, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. And it is John Wick versus Jason Bourne, and I think this is a real rivalries, isn't it?
Yeah, we got a sampler pack today. One of everything.
Dang, and I have to choose between John Wick and Jason Bourne?
In a real rivalry and not a
Oh,
death
right, this is
battle.
for which one is actually the better movie, and if I had to choose which one is the better movie, I'm gonna say John Wick. Like, if it was coming down to them fighting, it'd be like, man, this is a tough one. If it comes down to which one is the better movie, it is John Wick. Jason Bourne is, for me at least, not as fun of a premise, even. So I'm all in on John Wick. John Wick, ton of fun.
The problem here is that John Wick is a more recent movie as well. The Jason Bourne has the feel of a movie that came out in the mid-90s, I want to say.
hmm
Whereas John Wick is more of a 2000s action flick. If I have to defend Jason Bourne, then I feel like Jason Bourne is more of the spy thriller, and John Wick is more of an action.
You're absolutely correct. They are in fact adjacent, but not exactly the same genre here. And John Wick, like, literally just topples into stuff as an unstoppable force of nature. Jason Bourne, while apparently having lots of super spy advantages, still has to actually try to do things, right?
It's not even that; it's that he doesn't know who he is. It's all about figuring out who he is, why he's in the scenario, in addition to fighting people. So, where
He should keep a journal.
John Wick has to fight people and figure out why they're trying to kill. Well, he doesn't have to try and figure out. If it's the first movie, if we're talking first movies, then Jason Bourne has no memory and is the target of people trying to kill him, and he has to figure out why, which makes it a self-defense movie. Whereas John Wick got attacked and is now on a revenge rampage, which makes it an
Yep.
attack movie. So
Yeah.
they're very different. They're different sides of the scale in every way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And in terms of movie, John Wick has a plot that is services merely to put the action together. Jason Bourne seems like it actually has something going on, like an actual plot or story or something. But for John Wick, you don't care. There doesn't need to be a story. We just need 90 minutes of action and Keanu Reeves
And William Dafoe.
and William Dafoe. we need it, and I need to see more of it. So, I think I got everything I want to say. You got everything you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, I could say more, but I just don't see it's going to help the cause any. So.
All right, John Wick versus Jason Bourne. Let's watch it.
The two rivals today have a very particular set of skills. Skills they have acquired over a very long career. Skills that would make even Liam Neeson proud. Today we determine which
Cell
of
phone's
these
not
two
on, Adam.
expertly trained men is the strongest, most creative, and best equipped to take care of a dog. And I guess kill a bunch of people too. It's John Wick versus Jason Bourne on Real Rivalries.
All right, now I just want a whole dog care section, right?
I mean, arguably, if that was the case, then
Wait, who is this?
Jason Bourne would win. Jason Bourne has 0 dead dogs under his belt, whereas...
But is he a good dog owner? He's
well,
constantly on the run. He's never at home.
once again, no dead dogs under his belt.
Have a very impressive
John Wick,
overlaps
more than
in a
one.
few areas. Both are bilingual, worldly travelers who can gain access to the most secure of locations.
Oh, this
Wick's
might
role has
actually be
further
just
layer to
the
it,
characters on the
allowing
movie.
him the
Okay.
accoutrements of 24/7 on-call doctors, a convenient cleaning service, plus fancy murder-free lodging at the luxurious Continental Hotel.
Thank you. Our pleasure, sir.
Breakfast included with your stay. These guys are both human, but the common restraints on the mortal bodies seem to be less of a burden to them. They have
Very true.
incredible endurance, a high pain tolerance, and can administer quick first aid when required. They are highly skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Although if Bourne can get up close to John, I think it's his to lose. Now, if these guys have some distance and John has access to a gun, I think it's going to be hard for Jason to walk away. When in combat, Wick utilizes gun jitsu, which turns his murder spree into a symphony of bullets, usually ending with only him standing. John Wick, much like the elderly, is incredibly dangerous behind the wheel of a vehicle. He's able to dispatch his enemies with some stylish car fu. Look, Jason was born to drive too. That won't be the last time I give you a pun here. His driving is frantic and incredibly sloppy, but there's a method to the madness. One that might just put enough obstacles in Wick's path to take him down. Jason has a photographic memory, able to quickly survey the area for possible exits, threats, critical details that when planned out, basically turn him into Batman. Given enough prep time, he'll get the job done. Other skills include line tapping.
I was about to say Batman, but no prep time.
And door blocking. Hey, mister, good luck getting out of there. John Wick utilizes battle strategy too. It just typically consists of guns.
Lots of guns.
He's also a human spatula, flipping his enemies like flapjacks to the point where I'm not even hungry anymore. I don't even know what that means, but look at all these.
You tried, Adam, you tried.
That was like 5% of them. Jason Bourne seems a little bit more well-rounded in the
judo every day.
I'm giving him the win here.
And yeah, I suppose that's fair.
I feel like these two go out of their way at times just for the style points. The Boogeyman gives us Mortal Kombat, the Matrix Lobby Shootout Redux, Knives Out, the Horse Whisperer, and a pencil trick that would make even the Joker jealous. Bourne prefers your standard ballpoint pen when fighting off foes. He also does a book report on a guy's face. John Wick cheats off his work in Parabellum. Jason Bourne Johnny cages a security guard, then sends him down a flight of stairs. Hell, he can be so intimidating, dudes just take themselves out of the equation. He's really good at leveraging common household items for maximum impact. At one point making a beautiful toaster bomb to dispatch.
Just imagine realizing you're in an action movie and you're looking at the protagonist.
Wielding assassins while driving a motorcycle.
I wouldn't be the villain.
He writes this instead. Yikes.
You'd be the Luke.
That's not a good look. The cool factor absolutely comes into play here. And in that regard, John Wick can't
because he rode a Segway once.
It's great to be
there's more
self-sufficient,
to
but
it.
you have to be foolish not to enlist some help once in a while. Jason Bourne has a good rapport with the ladies.
I'm saying Jason Bourne uses common everyday objects as weapons all the time. John Wick did once.
So, not really the best way to kick off a new friendship. Yes, he had a serious girlfriend, but I think we all knew how that was going to turn out. I'm honestly surprised she made it through the first film. Then there's Julia Stiles, Julia Smiles, and Julia Files. Okay, that's just one person said 3 different ways, but I don't have a lot to work with here.
Jason doesn't have a lot of friends, I guess.
Constantly thrown off guard by Jason's presence. He just keeps spooking her. The bottom line is John Wick keeps much better company. He's got the Green Goblin, the Pest, Morticia Adams, Morpheus, Halle Marry Me,
oh, Lawrence
Continental
Fishburne.
Staff,
Again,
and of course, dogs.
The Matrix
Really
is newer, so these people wouldn't have done a Jason Bourne movie back in their height.
Leads in Hollywood. He just can't seem to hold down a friend in his own original trilogy. Hell, he's constantly pointing guns at the few people that do kind of like him.
Right, because spy thriller and he can't trust anyone.
You know, come to think of it, that's probably why he doesn't have many friends. Neo takes this round. You know what? These guys have crafted themselves quite the legacy over the years. There's that second pun.
You, working again?
No, just sorting some stuff out.
John Wick is an expertly trained hitman who has grown into a legend, referred to by many as Baba Yaga, aka the Boogeyman.
It's not what you did, son. It's who you did it to.
David Webb is an ex-CIA operative and former Treadstone assassin. He's one of those guys. And he operates under the alias Jason Bourne. He had a lot of agencies and shady individuals after him. Treadstone, the CIA, the NSA, Billy Butcher, Brian I'm almost always a bad guy Cox, Jason Bourne 2.0. Even a young Clive Owen shows up to try to snipe the guy. Jason took them all down with only a couple bullet wounds to show for it. All in the back. Cowards. John Wick just wanted
Yeah, I
to
think once
retire.
someone has a
He
good
had
sniper
sweet
rifle
ride
shot on you, it's
and
kind
a
of all
great
over.
car. I think I said that.
Yeah, that's why
No.
Jason
But
Bourne
action
didn't
heroes.
let them
Once
have
Reek
one.
killed his dead wife's
Exactly.
parting gift, it's been a
He said,
bold
"There's a
storm
sniper
of
after
revenge
me.
ever
Let me
since.
create a smoke
John
screen."
Wick has taken out Daddy Daycare, NBA Jam, Kid It and Quit It, A Common Thug, Orange is the New Bat, the Super Shinobi Brothers, and Mega Man Zero. The biggest thing that came from the Bourne trilogy has to be the inspiration it was on other copycat films. The frantic fighting style, the shaky cam presentation, and even some of the shots in the series turned into film tropes later, such as car sideswipes, and that sweet window jump.
Yeah, that is kind of a weird thing to kind of become a trope. That specific
At one point,
camera
they even
angle and
ripped themselves
impact.
off. But we don't talk about that one.
But I mean, I
Wick
guess if
had
it
his
worked
fair
once,
share of
right?
Copycats too, thanks to the unique fighting choreography and that glorious gun fu. End of the day, Jason Bourne was a threat that eventually disappeared, while Baba Yaga will continue to haunt his enemies, even in death.
I mean,
That's
that's not
something he can
fair,
achieve.
though.
John Wick takes the win.
Jason Bourne was a threat that vanished because he was succeeded.
John Wick ends
John
up
Wick
taking
is
the
a threat
win,
to his
but this
enemies
round could've
because
really gone either
he
way.
keeps
Now I
losing.
want to hear from you. Leave a comment with your winner and why.
That's-
Like
you
the
understand what I'm
video if you
saying,
had a good
right?
time,
I
and I'll see
do,
you
I
next
do.
week on another
Maybe
Rant and
not the
Reel
fairest
Rivalries.
analysis ever, but I mean,
I'm still here.
I'm saying they gave him the point because he
he
loses.
Jason
Like,
Bourne has another installment
Jason
in
Bourne
2016.
didn't
So
get
I
the
think
point
we're
because
still
he
gonna be
won.
seeing more of these two guys until they legitimately can't move their bodies any longer. Perhaps we'll revisit this battle again after.
I just don't even know what to say. I mean,
Until then,
honestly, I
take
still
care.
do like John Wick more, and I'm just glad he won something. You got anything to wrap up with? You're just like in stunned silence here, I think.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Oh,
So the things that they're saying, it's like I'm remembering back now, and it's like, yeah, John Wick is a problem because he fails to win, right? At the end of his movies, he's set up for another movie by the threat that is present to him. Jason Bourne starts a new movie because another government organization is coming after him, and the presence of no more movies means that he's defeated all the organizations that are after him. So
Right.
he succeeds by winning, whereas John Wick continues by losing.
mhm.
So
Well-
I mean that's why it wasn't a tie. The other examples are, again, John Wick has a better cast of friends because it's a different type of movie. That John Wick can have friends because he's not over his back all the
Right.
time.
Jason Bourne is not allowed to have friends. That's the kind of movie he's stuck in.
And two, the years that John Wick came out in are where these actors were willing to do movies like this. Jason Bourne was earlier, and these people's careers weren't at like that level that, hey, let's explore.
I'm trying to think, like, were there many other films like Jason Bourne around that time at all? Like, I'm thinking maybe Bond films as, like, a similar proxy here, right? But I don't... Nothing else is coming to mind.
Well, you see, that you had Bond films at the time. That was, I think, post GoldenEye, which means that you had Halle Berry coming out in. God, what's the one right after GoldenEye? With Pierce Brosnan.
Spy Who Loved Me?
That doesn't sound right. Anyway, Pierce Brosnan and Halle Berry come out, and that thing fucking flopped. And that was Halle Berry putting herself out there to be in a movie like this, which does not incentivize other people to go, well, I see the Bourne thing as trying to, jack up Bond's thing. So I don't think I'm going to give that a shot. Which got
Right,
Clive
so we
Owen
have
at
Jason
best.
Bourne, we have the protagonist, and now they gotta do it on their own because there's not enough other people to fill it in.
It's a symptom of its era, which is why it's unfair to judge it against a movie that came out at a different time.
Right. And also, this is kind of like one of the more fun ones, too, right? This was just like character analysis for fun. Not as much as like actually critically looking at the movie or something.
Well, that point is...
Which is where this kind of thing would come into play, right?
Well, no, this was cutting into the movies because supporting cast, basically, was one of the things that came up. Which is what we were literally just got done talking about. Supporting cast is a measure of the movie, and not a measure of the character.
Right. Well, still, Adam made his decision, and, well, you'll get to choose next time, and maybe at least we'll get to choose a winner for you. So, I think that is all for today for Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, everybody, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you, everybody. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?